Yo, what's going on, everybody? Um, Everybody is ready for basketball to get started, but check it out. The NBA need to step it up. Um, Monique Billings, she showed everybody a little inside look into the quote-unquote wubble. As far as the NBA, they calling it the bubble. As far as WNBA, they call it the wubble with a dub. Now, she showed everybody, took everybody on like I guess like a day in the life, or what it's like in the wubble. And let me tell you, man, it's different. You look at how they doing things in the NBA, you looking at how they doing things in the WNBA. I mean, it looks a little bit different for the queens, man. Maybe it should be. So salute to the queens because they are being treated very well. First of all, one of the main points that I've seen and that stood out to me as far as both situations, the WNBA and the Wubble situation, is the food. Now, if you look at how the NBA players is getting fed over there, I mean, these dudes are getting fed like they lab rats or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like NASA food or something. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I mean, a lot, especially these guys are on quarantine now. Like, they meals should be like top notch. You know what I mean? Like, you watch some of these guys' vids, man, and they opening these little lunches, and it's like it's taking you back in the day when you was a kid in school getting school lunch. That's what it looked like, man. It looked like public school lunch from back in the day, but maybe I mean better quality because you are feeding. You know what I'm saying? I mean, pro athletes, so you can't be feeding them trash. But as far as presentation and how everything looks, I mean, it looks like I kind of see what they beefing about. I mean, because the food looks like they need to step it up. And getting back to the WNBA, when she showed their layout, I mean, like they got fresh fruit, like a buffet. I mean, to me, the food looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like they got like filet mignon. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa, man, the queens is eating good out here, man. But the brothers, man, is like, and you wonder why they talking about skinny mellow. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all not feeding the brother, man. You know what I'm saying? They got mellow up and they eating like a squirrel, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, the WNBA, they eating like kings. You know what I mean? I mean, the NBA need to step it up because if they don't want these guys breaking protocol and going off grounds to get burgers and checkers and all that, yeah, y'all need to step the food up. It's one thing if you're in quarantine, and I can understand that's how the meals are going to be rationed because of safety and everything. But once you get off quarantine, like the meals should be top tier, like, you know what I'm saying, like room service, you know what I mean, level. You know what I mean? Like one of the things that Monique Billings was showing from the WNBA, like she showed like when they bought her dinner, you know what I'm saying, I guess the room service or whatever. And let me tell you, man, like she had like some kind of like filet mignon with the vegetables and like some kind of exotic juice and all this. I'm like, shorty is eating like a straight queen out there, as she should. But when you look at the WNBA and you look at the NBA, it's like night and day. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the NBA is on punishment or something. You know what I'm saying? The WNBA, they definitely on good behavior because they eating real good, real nice. Facilities look nice, you know what I'm saying? The training grounds look nice. But the thing that I will say about the bubble, and as far as the NBA, these guys out here in Orlando, I mean, it looks like they have some amenities to keep them busy, attentive, you know what I'm saying, happy. Like, I really like the fishing thing, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, if I was there, most likely, if I wasn't in my room on the game or something like that, or the training, man, I'd probably be fishing. You know what I'm saying? Take that to the kitchen. Hey, I need y'all to fillet this up, hook it up, clean it up, and this is gonna be the dinner for the night. You know what I mean? Like that'll probably be me, because these dudes is fishing, the way they playing golf, got some other activities. Now as far as the activities or whatever, or certain amenities in reference to that, I think the NBA is on point because I mean the guys, besides playing the game you love, which is basketball, you definitely have some things to keep you busy, to keep you engaged, you know what I mean, to keep you from going crazy in the bubble as far as that, or what it appears. So the biggest thing that I pull out from this situation is the food. The food need to step it up, you know what I mean? The NBA can't be feeding these cats like they cats, you know what I'm saying? These are big dogs, cuz, I mean, these dudes is 6'8", 7 feet, over 7 feet, you know what I'm saying? Like these dudes is, some of these guys is big guys. So you can't be feeding these dudes, man, like they kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they really need to upgrade the menu a lot. You know what I mean? So the whole food program the WNBA has, they need to formulate that and just swap it right over there to the NBA. And trust me, I bet you it'll be all the rage when you see these guys. Matisse Thybulle, shout out a couple of these other guys. Like this filming, like what life is like in a bubble. Like I bet you they will show you as far as the food. If they change it, they'll be ecstatic. Because like some of these guys, like I mean, they get like little cat. I don't know if it's from the NBA or from other people, but like some guys will be getting like care packages, and I guess like his I forgot the cat name, but he played for the Lakers, and I think he a vegan, so he can't eat everything. And like I said, if that was me, I can't eat everything, so I'll be one of them dudes like you got to monitor what you bringing in and what you give me. And like they be getting like care packages, boxes filled like with snacks, and some of that stuff be like be healthy. Some be like Doritos and regular munchies and stuff, and that's cool. But like I said, that's snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like so, while you in your room and you hunkering down, or you bunkering down, excuse me, you playing a game or whatever, or you vibing, talking to your family, or to your girl or whatever, and then you snacking, that's cool. But once it comes time for that food, that breakfast, lunch, and that dinner, they need to step it up. I mean, those meals need to be, if not, you know what I mean, 4 or 5 courses. I mean, definitely a side of 2 or 3 courses, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they show like the pancakes. Like they got like pancakes and they got some tater tots, man. I'm talking about we got fed better than that when we was in public school coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like the little pancakes, like the little small little pancakes. You know what I mean? Then they gave the boys some some tater tots. And he was like, tater tots is fire though. But you ain't get that much. I mean, that's all you got. You probably got to go through like 3 or 4 of those, man, like to get a good solid breakfast from one of these guys, man. You know what I mean? But they definitely need to step it up. You know what I mean? Those exhibition games has commenced, and it looks a little bit different in the bubble, man. It definitely looks a little bit different. You know what I mean? As far as the crowd, you can tell the way they tricking it with the camera is like the seats are being like filled in. I mean, look like they're trying to social distance, but the seats are being filled in, I guess, by like coaches and staff, and who knows, probably some people from the facilities itself. You know what I mean? But that's how it looks like the crowd is being, fed in. I mean, so you kind of see that tapering off, and then you see the guys actually on the court playing. Now, for real, I mean, you don't have fans, but I think it's really going to come into play as far as the commentator. Whoever's commentating, they're going to have to put a little more energy into it. Hey, who knows, man? Maybe Cursor too. You know what I mean? Just to bring some energy and some life, because a lot of the ambient noise and reactions and sounds that you get from having fans in the stands, I mean, you have to do your way to kind of substitute that. And the best way to do that is by who's commentating. So whoever it is, I mean, Rachel Nichols or whoever, you know what I mean? Like whoever is commentating, like they're going to have to put their own nice little spin on it, bring a nice little bit of energy to the game, and I think that will make it more appealing and interesting as far as the sound. But as far as the eye test, I mean, it looks like an NBA game, but the court does look different. You know what I mean? And the court is going to be universal, so I believe at the time everybody's going to get used to that. I guess how it looks, but basketball is back, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to the Sixers because I believe they played Friday, and I can't wait, man. Like I said, a couple teams look good, man. Like the Pelicans look good. Denver look good. So I can't wait to see some of these, you know what I'm saying, like some of these premier teams, man. Like, I mean, like the Sixers, the Lakers, the Clippers. I think the Clippers play today. So might be able to talk about that maybe, like say, you know, we get the Sixers over here. But what else we got? But it's definitely interesting though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, COVID-19 has definitely changed the whole landscape of the game. How not only it's being played, how it's being viewed, but also how it's being formatted. So for years and years, we are so accustomed to looking at NBA games and the NBA period in a certain way. Now all of a sudden, everything is flipped, and it's a new picture, it's a new perspective, and everybody has to gravitate to that. You know what I mean? I think it's going to take a little bit. So once you get through these exhibition games and the season starts to progress and pick up and gets a little more lively, and you start to hear people talk about it, and commentate on it. I think that it'll not only pick up, but I think it'll ultimately land in a good place. Now, the WNBA, like I said, different format. Only thing I don't know about the WNBA is where their quote unquote Wubble is located. I don't know if it's also in the state of Florida. I had to do my research on that, and I had to find out and get back on the next video. But I don't know where it's located. But like I said, they are being treated very well, and for all intents and purposes, the NBA, those guys are being treated well also. The only discrepancy I see is the food. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I see, and I think that can be easily fixed. You know what I'm saying? Just start cooking for the brothers, man. Like that little meal plan situation, I think they need to excommunicate that, get that out of here, and start giving these dudes some wholesome meals. Like I said, if you're on quarantine, then you get the ABC grub. But once you come off quarantine and you've been able to come out your room, then you should be able to eat freely, you know what I mean, for whatever. And the menu should not only be extensive, but it should also be good. Because like I said, everybody is not, I mean, you got people who are vegan, some people can only eat halal foods. So, I mean, you have to have a variety, not only when it comes to food, but when it comes to presentation and a whole nine, because everybody is not eating the same way. So I think they should put a little more thought and continue to work on that aspect of quote unquote the bubble. But as far as everything else, man, everything else looks pretty good, man. The guys have activities to keep themselves busy. Their rooms look, you know what I'm saying? Their rooms look decent. They're not sleeping in little cubicles. You know what I mean? Rooms are a decent size for these guys. You know what I mean? So for the most part, they look comfortable. And like I said, they playing basketball. You playing the game you love. Yes, it's different. But the NBA definitely has put protocols in place. Like these guys are being tested daily. So they're trying to make it the best way and the safest way possible moving forward. So I commend the league for that. I commend the commissioner for that because he did it. I mean, ultimately, he did a very good job, in my opinion. Because, like I said, basketball is here, and guys are playing. And for the most part, the WNBA and the NBA, I mean, guys are happy. I mean, happy to be back playing the game they love. Also happy to be back around their teammates and coaches. So moving forward, we definitely want to see how things progress. And everybody, man, just make sure that y'all stay tuned and just keep watching. And I'm gonna try to put that link down in the description. I believe it was on the House of Highlights when they were, when Monique was giving everybody a little inside look. So I'm gonna try to put that down the bottom in case y'all want to visit that, and y'all can check it out yourself. And trust me, you'll see what I'm saying when it comes to the food. If you see how things is in the bubble, when you see the Wubble, you'll be like, damn, man, they eating good. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. So until then, man, everybody stay safe. Protect yourself at all times. Make sure you wear your mask. You know what I'm saying? Cleanliness is best and next to godliness, as they say. And like I said, man, if you're looking for anything, if you're searching for anything out here, people, just make sure that you find peace. But other than that, everybody, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And like I said, I mean, share it, man. It's like a video podcast, man, just talking to the people. So hope you enjoyed the commentary. Like, comment, and subscribe again. And share these videos on whatever your social platforms. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Real talk. Peace out, y'all.